Alright everyone, how's it going, and welcome back to this series where I'm trying to win the World Cup from scratch with the starter team. For every game I win I get to open a new pack alongside obviously the free player you get after every game. So I'm in the current last 16, I got through to the knockout stages in the last episode. But before I get started with all this, if you want to buy some Ultimate Team coins with instant delivery, then check out utcoinsforyou.com, links are in the description, and for a 5% discount use the code VIMTO. But since the last episode I've actually changed up the formation a bit because I felt the 4-1-2-1-2 was a bit stale, so I've gone for a 3-5-2 because I feel it offers more versatility, and also my chemistry is slightly better now. It's 86, I've played around with the players a little bit. But first of all we had this guy, and he only had 86 chemistry, about the same as mine. But as you can tell though, we had about 7 stat cards on all of his players, so that was a little bit annoying. But I wasn't going to complain, and I started off pretty well, you know, some really nice to play there from my team, and then Etu puts it just wide, such an easy chance that I don't know how I missed it. But you know, I was all over this guy, completely dominated him, and it was just about me really finding that goal. In the end, after messing up with Shelby there, I do get a bit lucky with the rebound, but I'm going to take it. I was in a good position at that point. I'd had so many shots, so I wasn't really bothered about the little bit of luck. But this guy was just trying the standard kick-off glitch and nod through balls. There was nothing special about him at all, really. He got close with Fellaini, who I just can't get close to Fellaini. He's so bad in real life, yet he's so good on the game. And it was quite an end-to-end game at this point. He'd come back into it a little bit, but I was still in control, I think, and I do once again get a little bit lucky with the rebound. I do feel bad for scoring those types of goals. But I guess sometimes you get them for you and sometimes you get them against you, and yeah, look at those stats. I have really dominated this game, especially in terms of shots. And it didn't take long after half time for me to get the third goal of Emagara, who's such a good player. He's only 73 rated, but he's so fast and he's pretty good at finishing as well. And as you can tell, he had enough with that. He couldn't be bothered to play on. It was only 47 minutes, but he quit, and that gave me a 3-0 win and a quick bye to the last 8. And of course, with that I get to open a free player pack, and I got Rogic. Rogic, more like tragic. Yeah, that was a bad joke, sorry. But I also got a 5k pack to open as well, and I got no one. Well, I did get Chris Smalling actually, who was a very good centre back, and he's obviously, because I've only got 2 European centre backs, he will make up that third and give me much better chemistry. And on top of that, I've got Pjanic, or Pjanic, however you want to say it really, sorry about the pronunciation, but those were 2 players that would go straight into the team. I also got a left back, Italian left back, but I play a 3-5-2 really, so he didn't fit into the team. But as you can tell, putting Smalling into the team gave a massive boost in my chemistry. It's up to 94 now. I also put Pjanic into the team there. So my team was looking a little bit better going into the last 8, the quarter final, and this guy also had a strong team, much better than mine. I got into him straight away though, and Shelby there nearly scored a goal, and I was playing pretty well. Once again, I was all over this guy, and then out of nowhere, John puts a great dipping shot into the top corner. Did not expect that to go in, but it just sort of dipped. I mean, you'll see it here again. Thought it was going way over, but it just fell right at the perfect moment, and that gave me a 1-0 lead inside about 5 minutes. But he was straight back at me, and literally his first chance of the game. I was a bit disappointed. After a great save, he just tipped it straight back out, and he gets the equaliser. But this guy just kept crossing it, and in the end, it was a bit annoying. And you know, I figured out what he was doing, and I knew that if I stopped his crosses, I'd probably win this game if I was clinical enough. And after a bit of a scramble in the penalty area, I do get a penalty. A bit unfortunate for him, but it definitely was a penalty, and I go straight down to the top middle as I usually do to put me 2-1 up inside 20 minutes. And once again, I got that lob free ball through, and then Emagara, I didn't really know what to expect from that shot, but it sort of trickled into the far corner. But you know, I was taking it. I was 3-1 up and relatively dominant in this game. And just before half time, he sort of switched off. Shelby had loads of space, loads of time, and I wasn't going to miss that. So it was the quarter final, but still, I was relatively comfortable in this game. I mean, there wasn't really anything to trouble me that much. He was alright, and then in the 58th minute, as you can see there, out of nowhere really, Javier Martinez, great goal that was, and that gave him a bit of a consolation. He still had time to get one back, but I think from there on in I was just trying to be cautious. I didn't want to mess it up. Had a few close chances, but overall I think I was relatively comfortable, and he did kind of pressure me a bit, and then in the 90th minute he sort of worried me. He got a goal back, which sort of made me think, oh my god, surely not. Surely I won't lose this game from here, but no, that was pretty much the last kick. And so once again I opened my free player pack, hoping I'd get someone a little bit better this time, someone who I could sort of use in the team. But no, once again, an American CDM who used to play for Man United actually, he's a bit of a reject, Jonathan Spector. But I wasn't bothered about that, I had the 5k pack, and that was the one really that I was relying on, hoping to get a few good squad players, but I didn't. I got literally no one. I only got 1 European player, and even he wouldn't get into the team. So really disappointed with that. I was really hoping for some stronger players to get through to the semi-final or the final, but wasn't the case. which meant I had to stick with my team. I put a few stat cards onto them really. I sort of needed to do that if I wanted to win these remaining 2 games. So in the semi-final, once again I'm going to have to beat another strong team which is better than mine with better chemistry. But I was up for it, you know, I think I could do it, and straight away I had another good chance, and from about 6 yards I somehow don't score that header. You know, I might have come to rue that in the end. But he just kept pumping through these lob through balls and they kept catching me out because they kept being so pinpoint and effective to his big strikers. But Emagora gets the ball and about 30 yards out he just blasts it and it somehow goes in. I think that's pretty poor goalkeeping, but I don't want to take anything away from the goal because it was a good strike, but it did sort of go down the middle. It wasn't even in the corner really, so bad goalkeeping there. I kept going for these long ranges because I couldn't get past his final 4, but I kept getting into these spaces outside of the box and I kept having shots. And as you can see here with Shelby, I do it again and I score another goal from a similar position. This time with a different player, but you will see on the replay here it sort of takes it a bit away from the goal. It does take a big deflection, and with that deflection it wouldn't have gone in, so I did get lucky there, I'll admit that. And I thought, this is it, 30 minutes, I'm going to make it 3-0, and then that happens. I mean, what is that? Look at this, he completely misses it. Why is he jumping like that? You would have guessed, he goes forward from that chance and he scores a goal to make it 2-1. So from 3-0 possibly, it's now 2-1. So really annoying that. I thought this is going to go against me. That chance was the be all and end all, and once again he just outstrums him with Lukaku and I can't get to him. He's just too strong and too big, but he misses the chance, and it is an end-to-end game at this point, and eventually he gets that cross in and obviously Lukaku just points it into the corner. I was always going to score the header and that really disappoints me. He got through me again here, and it was getting to the point now where I thought I'm going to throw this away. I started off well, but I couldn't keep the lead, and obviously it goes into extra time, and I do a nice bit of play here, a nutmeg from Etu, and then the drill into the far post. Such a relief that was, a nice goal, deserved of winning the semi-final I think, but obviously it's still got 25 minutes left yet, so I wasn't going to get too carried away. Nice bit of skill, and then took my time and hit it far post. But that was half time, not much else went on. He wasn't really getting many chances now, it was just about me keeping the lead and maybe getting another goal, which is what I did, take it into the box and then a P-roller really into the far post. But that gave me a 2-goal lead with 10 minutes of extra time left, 10 minutes to get to the final at my first attempt and this FIFA World Cup add-on. But this is me obviously, so as you would have guessed, I obviously messed up. The keeper makes a stupid save. Why does he pass it right back to him? So that makes it 4-3, but I wasn't having any of it, I wasn't going to concede. And I do win the semi-final in very close circumstances. Could have been more comfortable, especially after that chance that I had at 2-0 where the player completely missed the ball, but I'm through to the final. First time of asking, and that means I'm going to open another player pack that you get after playing every game, and obviously I got someone who was not needed at all, another low rate striker, don't care about that. The 5k pack was important though, and I did get one player who I could use. He's 79 rated left midfielder, and he'll probably improve my chemistry a slight tad because the current left midfielder is actually left wing. So maybe he'll be a little bit better, but I guess we'll have to see and find out. But yeah, that's it for this episode. I'm going to play the final in another episode, so sorry if you're waiting for that one, but I think I'll try and make the final quite adventurous. I'll try do some special editing or something and make it a bit fun to watch, so just stay tuned for that, and do like the video if you want to see the final in the next few days. I'll try to get it out quicker if that's the case. But yeah, any likes or subscriptions or whatever, they do help a lot, so please do that if you enjoyed my stuff, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.